It's round 22 and the Western Bulldogs are about to play Collingwood for a chance in the 2005 AFL Finals Series. One of the aspects of football that usually goes unnoticed are those dedicated people in the cheer squads. The Western Bulldogs are one of the few remaining family-based and community-based clubs in the AFL. Their cheer squad epitomises this ethos of footy culture.
I've always said I'll be at every game until they carry him away in a box.
I'll probably get too old. I'm waiting for a premiership. Once that happens, I'll probably give it away.
To win a premiership is the only way we'll survive. We need very much to win a premiership, or even to make the 8. That's the first step, I think. And, hopefully that'll be this week.
I'm in charge of the cheer squad, the running of it, in charge of where we make the banners. Just so Mum was in the cheer squad before me. The cheer squad, yeah. I've been around the cheer squad the whole life and the club. I've worked at the club for the last 5 years. My dad was the bar manager, my mum was chef there. They worked there for nearly 10 years. My wife works there now with me as a duty manager. My son used to work there.
Our cheer squad are very passionate, which is terrific to see, and the countless hours that they put in, which is really donated time. I mean, it's just their own time they put in. It's just greatly appreciated by the players in the club. When we play at Telstra Dome and at the MCG, the rooms are fairly sterile looking, and there's not much colour around. So we've spoken about livening the room up, and they come in before the games and put streamers and put colour around, and I think it's just a testament to anything you ask him to do or the cheer squad to do, they want to help and they want to get involved, and his follow-up and I suppose his passion is just fantastic.
Monday I'll ring my mum to tell her what's going to be on the banner. She'll tell me, I'll okay it. She cuts all the letters out. Then on Wednesday we'll go over to the club, and I'll go over early if I'm not working, otherwise everyone goes at 6 o'clock, between 5 and 6. Spend about 2 to 3 hours over there making the banner. Then on match day, probably 8 o'clock in the morning, load the bus up, we've got the Bulldog bus, as you've seen, and we head off to the football.
What sort of passion do you believe is involved in being a cheer squad member?
Nothing better to do with your life than follow football. You don't have a job, you don't have any other interests. And a die-hard passion for the team.
I love them. They're really loud and they get the crowd going and stuff like that, yeah.
Eat, breathe and sleep it. Simple as that, yeah.
They are fine guys because I saw them a couple of times when I come into footy. They stick together, they really enjoy the game, and they really support the players.
The thing I've noticed, and I don't know whether it's just because there's more interstate travel now, but I've noticed our cheer squad really do travel every week. When we go into state, which is terrific. I've never really noticed that before, so I think that's great from our people.
We help them out wherever possible. We run barbies. Whenever they need volunteers, we organise a lot of volunteers.
Having people around who want to do things for the right reason, and whether that's a player who's on the most money, or whether it's the president of the club, or whether it's the boot starter, and when it's the cheer squad, you get a feeling that people are here for the right reason and they want to do things without being asked, or there's no gripe about it. That builds a spirit. It really does build a culture, and they're a really vital part of that.
Whether we make the finals or not, it's still been a great year.
I only go psycho when the game starts. I'm not psycho during the week, you know.